Today, we are going to install the new DRT Motorsports front winch bumper for Kawasaki Teryx H2. Install time for this item is around 1 hour and can be installed by yourself and comes in at a difficulty level of beginner. You will need the following tools for this project, so gather the tools needed and let's get to the install. Step 1. Trim factory bumper. We have outlined where you will need to cut with the red dotted lines as shown here. Using a reciprocating saw, start trimming the factory plastic bumper by following the seam between the upper smooth plastic and the lower textured section. At this point in the cut, you will want to cut approximately 1/2 inch inward, then continue straight across, making sure not to cut too close to the mounting points. Once the cut is complete, remove the lower mounting bolt and detach the trimmed panel. You can now repeat this step on the other side. With both sides of the factory bumper trimmed, you can reattach the upper panel. Step 2. Attach provided light bracket. The light bracket mounts with 2 M8 bolts on each side. Begin by hand threading the hardware and snugging it by hand. This bumper is designed to be used with or without the light bracket. Plugs are included to block off the mounting points if you choose not to install the bracket. Once one side of the bracket is attached to the bumper, install the opposite side using the provided hardware. With both sides secured, fully tighten all hardware using a 13mm box end wrench and a ratchet with a 13mm socket. Step 3. Attach winch plate bulkhead. Since we'll be mounting a winch in this video, the first step is to remove the grill. To mount the winch plate, begin by aligning the backing plate with the 4 factory mounting holes on the vehicle. Using the provided M10 hardware, thread the bolts through the backing plate and vehicle into the bulkhead. Leave all hardware hand tight at this stage. Next, install the 2 lower M10 bolts. These bolts are longer than the upper bolts and will require the included lock nuts. Once the bulkhead is fully installed and all hardware is hand tight, tighten everything down. The bolt heads are 16mm and the lock nuts require a 17mm wrench. Step 4. Bolt and winch. The bulkhead features 2 mounting point options, allowing it to work with multiple winch configurations. For this vehicle, we're using a Warn S55 winch, so we'll be using the mounting holes that position the winch further back to provide clearance for the bumper. When using the rearward mounting position, the grille must be removed to access the 2 rear bolts. Step 6. Bolt on bumper. Since we installed a winch, we'll be using a DRT fairlead with the included hardware. The fairlead is sold separately. If you're not running a winch, the bumper includes a block-off plate and hardware instead. Start by aligning the bumper mounting holes with the holes on the bulkhead. Thread in the 2 upper bolts first and leave them hand tight. Once the upper bolts are in place, thread in the 2 lower bolts. With everything aligned and hand tight, you can now fasten all the hardware with a hex tool. Congratulations, you just installed your DRT Motorsports front winch bumper for Kawasaki Teryx H2. All you need to do now is reinstall the front grille, and you are ready to hit the trails. If you have any questions during the installation, feel free to contact us via phone or email. Our support team is here to help. To stay up to date on the latest DRT Motorsports products and events, be sure to subscribe and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Own the dirt with DRT.